Stephen.
15th, 16th century.
Okay.
On the road. On the road.
Well, they date back before the foundation, the origins.
Yeah.
And of course, what you see visual dates
Our
back
first
to that.
day in Italy. Lorenzo's driving, our new friend. There's Billy. Billy, I must say, I like the travel socks a lot.
What's that?
I like the travel socks.
I'm glad I didn't buy that.
Yeah.
If I knew I was going to have to wear one pair of socks for
Here's the view from our room in Florence. Very pretty.
Make it look good.
Look at this cute little room we have all to ourselves in the middle of Florence, or Firenze. Hi, Papa.
Salute.
Lana, go on the other side and you can see a little shop. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Spain or something?
No, right up there.
What about Julius Caesar?
Julius Caesar probably said it in Rome.
Extra stash just in case, hidden in the ceiling. Perfect. Oops, sorry, Bill.
I'll show you.
Well, we'll pull them all when we're done.
Just got the Father. Mother Mary. The 12 disciples, apostles, the seeds of the rose.
Good. Close enough, Paul. Oh, and then this one has like one of those.
And then, of course, the huge tower.
Learn about tomorrow. When we go in, we're going to see the winners and we're going to see the runners up.
Incredible.
Oh, where's
Here we are in Pisa.
I really want to see in Paris is the Notre Dame, yeah, and the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Oh, and the big, and oh yeah.
Essentially, the bottoms and flesh inside is allowed. Okay, no problem. And I beg your
pictures of the inside of the Assisi Basilica.
Yeah.
We're gonna see that too. I couldn't take any pictures. It was really, really pretty. Way prettier.
was here at the time. When William the Conqueror invaded England for the last time after the Battle of Hastings in 1066, a lovely church was already here since 3 years, 1063. The name of the church, St. Mary, Santa Maria. If you remember, I told you before that Pisa a long time ago was a American republic with Genoa, Amalfi and Venice. That's why all the Pisans had to fight against the other towns just to get everything to build the church. In Sicily, in 1063, there was a terrible battle of Palermo. The Pisans fought against the Saracens. They destroyed the Arabic mosque in Palermo. All the columns of that Arabic mosque in Palermo.
Wow.
Taken, transported
They're
from
huge.
Sicily to Pisa by boats and put inside by scaffoldings.
Wow.
I mean the 68 columns.
68 columns.
In Slavic church belonged before to the Arabic mosque in Palermo. And
Wow.
every column monolithic, that means one solid piece of granite.
Wow.
The style of the church in the small chapel. Bill, where are you?
Bill.
Billy?
Where is it?
We'll find him.
in the small chapel, the sarcophagus of the patron saint of the town. The name of the patron saint of the town, Ranieri. He died in 1161. His body is mummified with a silver mask. Every year, yes, on the 16th of June, just to commemorate the patron saint of the town, such a holiday in Pisa. All the buildings along the river are lighted only by candles. Millions of candles light all the buildings along the river. After sunset, on the 16th of June starts such lovely illumination.
Next
that
week.
means in about 1 week,
Yeah.
such lovely illumination in Pisa.
Wow. Stephen, come with us.
Where are we meeting with it? You want us to wait right here?
No, you can go wherever.
He said there's gelato and coffee and stuff there. We'll meet you up there. We'll be right back.
Those red tents?
Sure, red tents. We'll find you, I'm sure.
Because the shops and stuff are out there.
Yeah, that way.
That's right, that's where we leave.
Come on, see, we're
If you go out, just be careful. That's where the pickpockets are. So if you go out, be careful. That is off. And over here is, of course, the tower. This is Romulus and Remus here on the pedestal. And we're going up ahead to where we can take a nice picture. So we're heading over to take some pictures. Again, we're on the other side of the fallen area. I wanted to show you the town, which Lana noticed. It's just very cute.
This is the bottom, underneath the dome of the Duomo in Florence, Santa Maria of the Flowers, the name of this church. This took 150 years to make the church. This is a painting. Look at how three-dimensional it looks. Well, this is not a painting. This is actually inside the top of the dome. But this is a painting here. It looks like people are coming all out. But very good perspective. Looking towards the back of the church. A clock that was restored in 1972. Here we have two tourists. Oh, three tourists.
My lovely skirt.
With a nice homemade skirt made in 30 seconds. Here's the baptistry.
It's up there from Uncle John and Stephen.
And this is the dome that we just saw. This is the front of the church.
No, you're like giving it away. No. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Keep it. I promise.
Child in the Middle East, up there, Santa Maria del Fiore, that's the apostles. Now look at the page again, way up there. You see there is a impediment, triangular shape. Ponte Vecchio, this, Ponte Vecchio, 1345, the only bridge that
Oh my gosh. The only bridge in Florence that was not destroyed in World War II, Ponte Vecchio, was built in the 1300s. This is the River Arno.
So Ponte Vecchio is the only one during the night. Look, shops will close at 8. Just in case you want to cross.
Okay. This is the view of Florence from our restaurant.
There's the dome.
That's so beautiful.
And City Hall was to the left of the dome. And the tower of the church is behind the dome. You can see it just barely sticking out.
This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful night, like 6:30. The sun has not set yet.
And we're in really nice looking villa in the hills.
Okay, now we're on the second floor at a balcony overlooking, again, Florence. Oh, hello, Molly. Say hello. And then they have like weddings down here and stuff. This is a villa that got turned into a really fancy restaurant.
There's so funny how they're vibing. Can you see the vibe? There's this one guy comes up behind a girl. She goes like this. The girl was like, she's looking at me and then like, and then the girl's like smiles.
All right, the sun has set, so it looks a little different from before.
It's behind the clouds right now.
There's the Duomo.
You showed little grounds here.
Yeah, I did before.
Oh, okay.
It just looks a little different with the sunset.
Yeah. Oh, and you got Bella.
La Bella Luna.
There it is.
What a beautiful night.
Yeah, the weather out here is beautiful.
Gorgeous. Look who's on the balcony.
Hey there. Welcome to Italy.
Un ragazzinetto si avvicina, va nella fontana, pesca e dal smoglio e se ne va.
Take off your shades a little bit. I think you can see it with an actual see? It's different, right? The color is different with your shades on.
Beautiful.
More vineyards up there.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's the bell tower of the town. Let's see here more. We're closer to the vineyards now because we climbed up a while away. And this is the beautiful church. we're eating in Secatera. What a pretty restaurant this is.
Salute back home. Salute.
Salute.
It was so funny.
Steven, what are you guys doing?
Wading in the pool.
It's not a pool, it's the Mediterranean Ocean. Oh no.
What do you mean it's not a pool? Yes, it is.
There's Dad and Billy watching from there. Yeah. And here we are. It's a pool?
Yeah, it has a diving board.
Oh God. This is the church. This is next to the church. It's the oratory. So it's not a church. It's beautiful.
This is great.
Dad.
Daddy
So
got it.
this is on the coast. This is an old bunker that remains from World War II. And you can see again all the vineyards. They make a lot of white wine here. This is all white grapes. Only white wine.
It has to be on terraces because it's a mountain.
They are not so.
The horizon.
There is really close to the
This is our last stop before we're going from Florence to Assisi. And this is the view of the city from the outlook point. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
How did I miss the dome? How did the dome not get in that picture?
The villa that we ate at 2 nights ago was out in the mountains just beyond where I'm recording now, according to our driver.
Hey, Mama, I want to show you something. That's it.
That wasn't cool to see something.
Very nice.
In the courtyard of the castle, you can see the banners here. We're going to take a tour here for a little bit and then head down here for a wine tasting and light lunch. After this, we'll be headed to Assisi. We just arrived and are waiting in the courtyard.
It's the top section of the Order of Malta. They split the room in half lengthwise so that this used to be the top, but then they needed more space, so this is now where they have their meetings.
It's beautiful.
And it's made of teak, the kind of silver and modern
A bunch of gifts that the Order of Malta got.
We're using t-shirts. You guys get what is left.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Why did Cain murder Abel?
We're walking up
Glass paintings.
the street in, oh yeah, walking up the street in Assisi, looking for a Roman temple, even though we're on a vacation for Catholics. This one over here wants to see a Roman temple. Okay. All right,
I'm Roman.
yeah, yeah.
It's my blood. Look at this, dude. It's got a ton of It's kind of decoration in my house.
This is an old Roman temple, the Temple of Minerva. Right, Temple of Minerva? And right around it you can see other things that have been built around it. It's a very busy part of the city. This is inside the temple. Obviously got turned into a Catholic church. We are walking down this very odd staircase. I don't like how far ahead those three are. To get, where are we going, Charlie?
Going to another country.
What country?
Vatican City.
How thick are these walls around the Vatican?
I don't know.
Oh, they're thick. Keep walking, Stephen. This is something else. Mass.
nose.
Here's St. Peter's where we just were for a Latin Mass. And we're out front now, waiting for the papal blessing. Supposedly, the Pope's going to come out of that window and wave hello and give us his blessing in about 10 minutes. We're ready.
E a tutti voi auguro una buona domenica. Per favore non dimenticate di pregare. Buon pranzo e
Oh, you can see it. That's all great.
Yeah, seriously. It's like you're 17 months since I was 17 years old.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we have to go for the security people then, and then they yell at my skirt again.
Oh, is this like
No.
Yeah, you can't enter here. You have to enter back over
Well,
there.
then let's go get something. All right.
Come back.
Molly's right. If we don't see it after the Sistine Chapel, we'll walk back in. All right. Straight.
Okay, now let's. Watch your power, but don't touch me. Stand back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Look at the horse right now. I like how well Lana did it, Nanny.
Go back. Go back. Stand back. Kiss the enemy. Let us move. Stand back. Come on. Reflex. Go back. Go back. Reflex. Open your eyes. Open your mind. Come on. Yes.
There's Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
You're gonna die. Come on. Fight.
That's all good enough, Charlie.
Nice dog. The worst, my fault. Go.
Oh, looks like you're
What's in, Laura?
Good job, guys. Somersault. Keep going. 5 laps. 5. Go. 5 laps. Yeah, good job.
Uppercut.
Keep going. Faster, faster. Good job.
Charlie, move this way, Laura, so we can get moving.
Lana.
Touch the ground. There, what's that?
No way, Lana.
Did you turn it on or off? I heard a name.
Quit going, man.
Let's get Annie. Good job. Good teamwork, guys. You're very good students. Good job, everybody. Right up the arm. Close the elbow as possible as you can, guys. Close the elbow. This is your shield. This is a shield. And you warm up every blue. Then you arrange this brushless. And you warm up this look. On the left of the shield, the base goes onto the chest. Slide. Now, Basic movement. The first basic movement is left punch. Rotate the left arm, rotate the torso, push to the limit, and do the jab. Stay stuck. The other hand, cover the face. Good. And go back. Now, right punch is the straight. Move the shoulders and go back. So body, right leg, we are kick. And step forward.
Good job, guys. Nice go. And up. Cover your face. Hand yourself. Now move the torso. Right, left, and back. One more. Right, left, and back. Good job, guys. Now hands up and go. Quick backward on every arm. Lower the torso on your right. Lower the arm on your right. Meanwhile, cover your body with the shield. Then rotate the sword. Now, explosive. Left. Good job. One more time.
Don't let go of it,
North
Charlie.
and left.
Hold on, Charlie.
30 seconds. Go. Nice job. Keep going.
Go for his ankle.
Go.
There you go.
Nice on. You. Steven.
Steve.
Very good.
Charlie. Go closer.
Nice.
Come
on, Charlie, get him, Charlie.
2, 3, cross. One more time. You, and one more time. You. And that's
Hitting, yeah.
Places the odds.
Steven, don't hurt
same
anyone.
movement. One
Get some
is for
bets
attack,
going.
one is for defense. One is the aggressive tool, one is the defensive tool. So first, people the sword toward the enemy to keep the enemy away. So like this. Now, starting with the right arm, go for the head. And now with the left, go back to this, go for the neck. With the other, go for the leg. Nice. And now the...
Or like, you go like this, and then you still. Well, because I would stand like this, and then I would attack.
Go!
When he did that stupid jumping, it never worked.
Don't get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
For the leg. Put you in the animal's cage. Fight.
Kill them both.
Nice one. Okay.
Oh, come on,
One more.
Spank.
And one more. One more.
Oh, spank.
Okay.
Yay!
Hey, proclaim.
That is useful.
He said you could stop the fight. No more, Charlie.
Oh, I got it.
No! He didn't see it.
Shut up.
No, check with replay.
Okay, no more. Go on. Stop.
Stop it. Put it down.
Right here. Drop the rope.
Oh!
Yes, aggressive.
I move the sandbag. Hit the punch.
Okay, equally.
Charlie.
Stop.
Like, keep moving.
Go for the leg.
Keep your... Watch what she's doing. Good. Oh, good.
Keep going.
Oh.
Stop.
Good, Molly.
Play soft. Third play. Come on.
Nice, Molly.
Yes.
Dive for his knees! Get up, Dad, get up!
Yes.
Let's go! Kick!
Keep moving.
Oh! Dad, get him in the knee!
Yes. Keep moving. Keep moving.
The legs. Oh!
Whoa, nice. Super.
Jump down and get his knee! Throw the
Yes, good job. Thank you guys. Show up.
The best was when you ran. You were like, I just really tight. You went, and I went like,
Good job, Laura.
1-0. Fight. On the left. On the left. Yes. Stop. Stay up. 1-1. Ready?
Come on, let's go.
Fight.
Come on, Laura. Stay light on your feet.
Never stop, never stop.
Come
Good job, Laura.
on, back away. You gotta...
Chuchu equal. Fight. Nice. Yes. Stop. Stretch.
Oh.
Fight. Keep going.
Here we are at the Pantheon, built in 27 BC.
It's a temple to all the gods. You know, like pantheism. It's like many gods, different gods. So the pantheon is honoring all the gods that are Roman civilization. So we should go in which you can't really see because this part's blocking it, but it's like higher than this. And the top is like totally tilted. So all the light comes in and like hits both of the indentations like on the back.
Look at these Roman centurions walking our way.
Used to look like those, but then this part like kind of fell, and then they removed it. I think that's what they said. You can see there's cracks up in the like the supports.
So this is the back side of the Pantheon.
We made it.
And you could see kind of how it's a mixture of very old pieces and pieces that have been added on to keep it from falling.
Other very old pieces.
But it was built in 27 BC originally.
No, but still, the construction.
Comunque dopo prima siamo andati anche alla messa.
Listen to the choir.
This is the pine cone courtyard of the Vatican.
Diese wunderbaren Zeugnisse
because of this pine cone.
Look at the Egyptian statues and look at the two lions over at the Sphinx that we have on both sides. Don't forget what I told you. We had an Egyptian community permanently living in Rome. Go to see the David in Firenze. Without the bricks, we wouldn't have Michelangelo in few words. We have now several ancient pieces of Michelangelo and the other artists were coming here and using the same houses where we are, walking through as a fine arts academy. So that's what they do. Their knowledge. So they learn from the classical when we get to the Sistine Chapel, and that's why I'm really the introduction to what we want to see down there. And we say when we start the Sistine Chapel, and the Sistine Chapel is in the transposite wolf's testicles.
You see up there, on the right side.
So you can find some statues combined, and that is some history, some information. To be, to have a picture. I want you to, first of all, have the statues like there is another lady, Diana, right in the middle. You see the neck? That she has a, the statues has a crack.
Yeah.
Most of the statues have been badly damaged during medieval times. So most of the statues do not have that head that originally they had. Restoration became you will see that the lower parts of the walls, they don't have frescoes because that's what we're putting the tapestry at right now. The tapestry were practical. They could be moved from one place to the other. You know that the tapestry, I know you don't know the wall. They're always on hanging on the wall. So the tapestry, by the way, they were comparable impressions. Decorative.
All of this is paint made to look three-dimensional. It's not three-dimensional, but it looks very three-dimensional. This is the geographical map gallery of the Vatican. So they have a map of different places.
Look, you see it behind you?
That one isn't flat. The maps were all made in 1500.
There is some
They're all frescoes painted directly onto the wall.
Refused to leave where you saw him in the window yesterday. That's at the people apartment, and he says, too big, I don't need all this room. So he stayed where he was living when he was a cardinal. That is at that building there, right next. Can you see the antenna, the radio antenna? The building on the left, the rectangular one with the terracotta tiles. Top floor, where you see the green shutters with the white marble slabs. You know how big? That's his apartments. That's where Papa Francesco lives. So you know how big it is? 150 square feet. Like, you know, he has a little bed.
Inside St. Peter Basilica now, this is the back of the holy doors that have been sealed since 2000. They'll be open in 2025.
And as a first door for the Jubilee opening door, a tiny little wooden church in the middle of the savannah, right there. And he said, okay, now this is the Jubilee. So for the first time in history, first Jubilee took place on 2900. For the first time in the Jubilee history, this door was open as a second. So, you know, big change. I know that doesn't sound so glamorous, but in the Catholic Church, it's very traditional. It is a big change. On top, you have a mosaic.
This is, nobody could walk on this area unless there's a pope proceeding in, so it's blocked off. So pretty.
beautiful. At the end of the First World War, they put it there, the so-called, the body of the so-called unknown soldier, and the building became the memorial of the country. The name of the square comes from the building that you have on your left, the 1400 Pure Renaissance, that belonged to a cardinal. When he became a pope, he gave the building as a gift to the Republic of Venice. The balcony in the middle of the facade was the balcony. Don't forget that Mussolini chose that palace to be his headquarters. So when probably he had a chance of watching documentaries, when the people were gathering the square, they were addressing him with the word Duce, D-U-C-E, which is it.
Well, the siren is some local Roman siren, but you can see the group is waiting to go into the Colosseum of Rome. Ancient Rome, and we're standing right outside the Colosseum. Exciting to be here.
Flavian Amphitheater, which is now you know who the Flavians were, and you know what an amphitheater is. Come this way.
That's what it used to look like. This is what it looked like when it was originally used.
Probably how they built this up. Skip all the marble inside this right there.
Cleveland, and whatever you leave,
retractable roof, so everybody was in the shade.
You know that you've been in the first one ever built in history in Rome by the Romans. Excuse me. Okay, just to show off a little bit, baby. Take. Well, that's true. You know, like you know, that's what you use back in the States as we use the modern stadium. Even though this is an amphitheater, don't say anybody that this is stadium. My license of my university. Is that amphitheater? Is that a theater? Look at this. This is a section. Look at the stage. The stage was going from all the way from the left to the right, following the underground river. Okay. The stage was a wooden stage. On the stage, they had sand. Easy to understand why they had sand on the stage. Sand was good to absorb the blood. And I always thought the queue was really
Queue's about 20. It seems big because think of how big a basketball court is. It's about the size of that stage. So when you surround a basketball court,
It's only that big?
basketball court, yeah.
instead, right there, you see the arch behind the columns, right there. That's a time shot. You see the upper part right there. But that, when we come out, you can see better from the ground level. That is of the Roman form. Look how beautiful is the opposite you see from you. That was a temple dedicated to I'll be nice. Look at that beautiful Russell Crowe was an extremely good movie. I listed like somebody got some guy
Representation of the crucifixion.
Paris, you know, that it was a good movie. If you didn't see, watch it because it's very nice, especially after you've been in the Colosseum.
The layout of Jerusalem carved into the Colosseum.
But the emperor, in order to control the crowd and to give them false idea that they were in charge of something, the spectators were able to say, you would have been able to sit down a little bit. Shirley, why you don't sit down for a minute? Well, there's more room here. Okay. More room down here too, so take a little rest. I just once to, but I can't say because I had too many kids right now. But anyway, they were looking at the Greeks with their nose up in the air because the Greeks had the Olympic Games. So the Romans were looking at these Greeks and saying, oh my God, they make exercise.
Turn around, Romans. Turn around. Hey. Look. So this is the entrance of the catacombs that we went to. There was no videotaping or photography allowed down there. So this is just outside. but it was really, really very interesting. I don't know for sure, but I wonder if they got these from down there, because there were several things that looked like these were the, so I'm guessing that's what they were. Anyway, they were the coverings of the tombs. This particular catacomb, which is one of 64 catacombs, has over 11 miles of passageways underground on 4 floors. It was just unbelievable how many, they said 150,000 Christians were buried here in this one. And again, it's only one of 64 catacombs. And here's the Circus Maximus. There looks like there's people who actually still run around the track that was built, what, how long ago, Steve? A lot ago. Thank you, Stephen. That was very helpful.
The capacity was 200,000 people.
Could sit here?
Could sit here. They had races with 2-horse chariots, and the main event was the 4-horse chariot. That tree represents the turning post of the track. That was the most dangerous part of the track. The charioteers would compete to try to get the inside, of course, and wheels would often slip out, and charioteers would often get hurt and sometimes die. Over there is the other.
Sad.
Over there, on that side, if you film that way, are some ruins from. Those are some of the seating arrangements, and
here we are at the Spanish Steps. Paul, John, Stephen, Molly, Annie, and Charlie went up. Everybody else decided to just stay down and enjoy the view and the fountain.
Because down where the guy here, down, there's a fashion week here. Every year it's in
Here we are at the Trevi Fountain. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's hold one. My camera. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. You get the fountain? Yeah. Okay, good.
Where are we now? Somewhere in Rome. For our last dinner in Rome. Yay!
Well, she didn't say it. The man said it to her. She was a tour guide.
You know we're coming.
It's the Godfather.
The Godfather. Hey!
La tua canzone in fondo, sei questa qua.
Arrivederci Roma. Goodbye, goodbye.
Servirò a pranzo, slavino pagati, per il tuo cinettino di cassetti.
Napoli, that's amore. With nice.
Take it, Luigi.
Horizontal.
And in my
Oh, these shoes are so.
Bravo, Stefano. Wait, try again.
No, get it on camera.
I was singing.
Monster Mash. Monster Mash. It's a great girl.
Did that, man? You caught on with a flash.
This is the monastery of Monte Cassino, the first Benedictine monastery. It was bombed in World War II and had to be rebuilt. I think that's.
It was also
Now that it's clearing up, you can see a town in the distance there.
Look at it, how
Very pretty.
We're getting close to Campobasso. We see a lot of olive trees. Some pretty scenery.
Oh, wow.
Here's some of the olive trees.
Campobasso.
Here we are in Campobasso. Look at the beautiful sights.
Yeah, go back that way. There's a big city, and it's, well, not that big, but pretty big city. And it's Campobasso.
Gorgeous. We're driving for about 5 years.
Too long.
No, 3
hours.
3.5 hours, I think, from Rome. Driving east toward the other side of the boot. So this is the church in San Giovanni Campobasso, which is the city where my great-grandmother, Papa Al's grandma, was born here in San Giovanni. So Papa and Billy's grandma was born here, and then when she was 15 years old, she came across the ocean with her older brother Nicolo, and they settled in Canada. And then eventually she made her way to Cleveland. This is the streets of San Giovanni. Very beautiful little town. This church was reconstructed, but this painting was from the original church that my great-grandmother would have gone to mass in.
What's the fresco here? Up there.
This one here. This is a fresco.
Here we are in a random rest stop on the way from Campobasso to Sorrento, and the man who served us our sandwiches is coming to Cleveland in September next year. What a coincidence.
Right.
These trees are lining what used to be the Appian Way.
See how clever the Romans were?
They really were the most clever.
They look at the shade under the trees.
Do you want some? Here we are. It's our first night in Sorrento. We're at the restaurant, and look at what we see right beyond us. Mount Vesuvius and the beautiful water.
Go see the sunset over there.
Yeah, the sun is setting right now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Right over the water.
It is starting to set. Did you say it's starting to sun? Set. Oh, my God, you said it's starting.
I wonder how much they
What a beautiful restaurant at the bottom of this.
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
So this is right outside our restaurant. Here's the restaurant we're eating at. Here's the coast. This is all Sorrento.
No, that's Naples.
I'm sorry. We're looking out at Naples.
Naples.
That's Mount Vesuvius.
That might be Sorrento in front of it, isn't it?
And with this gorgeous sunset. This is right up there is where our hotel is, right there.
Seagulls.
Look at the seagulls. Zoom in on them. Zoom in on them.
Bella, yes. See.
Is that the creature thing?
Yeah, so you can go in the water and those docks.
And then you could go in, that's the perimeters.
Right. Thought I would just show some of the ride the morning after we got to our hotel. And we're headed along the coast.
Wine in the back is gonna shake nice.
Yeah, I hear it shake.
Great.
And we're gonna go eat.
A lot of people walking and biking, and we're on our way to mozzarella.
We're gonna eat some cheese.
I think we will.
To me. I am very excited.
I think we all are, Charlie.
Is there to the left where the boats are?
Looking on the coast of Sorrento.
This is all the plateau Sorrento here. We have like Piano di Sorrento, San Piano, they're like all the town. The Amalfi Coast is above those, across those hills, to the right. As you can see, this is the tip of the peninsula. See how it gets smaller?
Oh, yeah.
So, go to the Amalfi Coast, we need to go over those hills to the right.
We still go down.
Here we're at a farm. They make wine, they make olive oil, they have lemon trees, orange trees. Are those the peacocks? What are they?
Chicken, ducks.
Ducks. They said they have peacocks here too. This is along the Amalfi Coast near Sorrento.
Just show now, huh? You can go closer, I no problem. Maybe you can see their feeding.
We stopped at a rest stop or
A view
stop along the Amalfi Coast. Look at Ciao Bella.
A chow.
We've been driving along the Amalfi Coast for a long time now. In and out, up and down, all kinds of views comparable to this. Now we've hit some kind of a dust traffic jam up ahead, and so we're actually backing up from this. We'll see what happens. Counting on Lorenzo to get us out of here. Okay. These are areas that the Spaniards held to protect the coast back in ancient times. And they're still there today. Better? This is the town of Amalfi. You can see the boats and the pier. And over here, we have the beach, hotels, church. We're going to walk around for about an hour and then get back on our little bus.
So here we are at our lunch on the Amalfi Coast. This is the view from the restaurant where we're at.
There's water right here.
Oh,
It's so pretty.
Water everywhere.
Yep, but in this case we can't drink.
It's really, really, really pretty. Obviously, we've taken a lot of video. It reminds us a lot of the coast of California, actually, where, you know, beautiful homes and restaurants are right along the coast, and the drive up was harrowing, hairpin turns everywhere, but it's just so, so nice to be here.
Ryan is still, he forgave her.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a small little town on the mountainside of the Amalfi Coast called Rufella, I believe. It is so pretty. There's lots of little shops. This is a nice shot of Mount Vesuvius as we drive back down the mountain back to the hotel. So green. Everything's very green.
We're back at the hotel, applying sunscreen, getting ready to go enjoy an hour at the beach. And you'll notice across the bay, it appears Mount Vesuvius may be erupting. There's Mount Vesuvius. You saw it here first. And if you look very carefully, you'll see smoke.
The top of Mount Vesuvius is over there.
I know. This is a very interesting side eruption. It hasn't happened in 2,000 years. But we were here for it.
That's just the beginning of the chain reaction.
Look at that.
Right,
when
Dad?
that ash gets here, you don't want to be around.
Here we are. This is our first area of Pompeii. There's Mount Vesuvius. This is where the Romans trained. It's their gym, basically. We walked up these steps to get above the gym. So these little barracks are where the gladiators were locked in. They were that's where they had to live.
Alright, so the street is original, not a replacement. Those are all shops and stores. They sell vino and yogurt, right? Then olive oil, and then delicacy produced by the fishermen. We call it garum. G-A-R-U-M.
The town was really large, 140 acres. A third of it is still uncovered.
Earthquakes were absorbed by the zigzag pattern without damaging the walls. And they figured
Earthquake-proof walls from 2,000 years ago.
they started building that way probably in the last years before the eruption, since the volcano was giving warnings to the earthquakes.
This is the city square of Pompeii, the Forum. It's unbelievable how much is actually preserved. There was evidence of sliding doors. Must be a real Pompeian. along the road, you could see the ruts where the chariots would have been. The chariot ruts. This is the Cave Canem mosaic, which means beware of the dog in Latin. The wine from Pompeii, there's evidence of it being sold all the way in India. They've bought bottles that were stamped Pompeii in India. They made so much wine here, they exported it to lots of different places, all the way to India and beyond. Here's some archaeologists working. Remember, a third of the city is still buried. This was a young boy. How sad. Lots of things.
In the glass.
Oh.
Calco di un adolescente. Vedete? 16-17 anni. Calco di un
All these things they
adolescente.
found.
Praticamente qui si vede.
So sad. This is one of the dogs. Everything was totally preserved by the ash, so they're able to find these things. It's just unbelievable. They said these little white things in the road were not just decorations, but helped people see their way at night. It would reflect a little longer during the nighttime.
That's why the name of Pompeii back then was not Pompeii. So that's
So 2.5 million people still live around the base of the volcano, and it's considered active, not dormant. Molly, where are we?
Sorrento.
Sorrento.
It's probably a super room.
Turning on Sorrento. So beautiful. And if you zoom in through here, you see the gorgeous Mediterranean Sea. Sorrento's right on the coast. We shopped. We shopped till we dropped, right, peoples?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. This is the square in the middle of the city. So now we're on the island of Capri. We took a little teeny cable car up to the middle, not all the way to the top, but to the middle. These are just clouds in the distance. It's beautiful, beautiful sea. This is all Capri. You see the clouds still at the top. Guys, Annie and Shirley. We walked to the other side of Capri, so this is the view of the Bay of Salerno. You can see all the ships that come in. It's so beautiful. And then this is the terrace from Augustus Caesar. Down here. With lots and lots of beautiful flowers. Now we're on a boat that's going to go around the entire island of Capri. They're going to show us all the sights. It's really nice because we were baking and sweating in the sun, and now we're on a nice cool breeze watching beautiful boats and scenery. This is called the Tiberius Jump. It's where the Emperor Tiberius threw his enemies.
345 meters or feet?
Meters.
345 meters.
1,000 feet.
Right there are the ruins of the Lions. There are ruins of a Roman villa. There is a Roman villa of 4,000 square meters.
Here's the next cave. We just keep going in different caves along the side.
It does look like Mary. Looks like Mary up there. Yeah, by the white pole.
Oh yeah, it does. This is the next cave. It's the White Cave. There's lots of stalagmites, and one of the stalagmites looks like Mother Mary.
Yeah. One in the shade that's just to remove the sun.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is so pretty.
It's a reflection of water.
And the reflection.
Yeah.
Maybe the light is on. You saw the light is on.
The top of the cave looks blue because of the blue water underneath it.
Look at the little window.
This is the rock that looks like the trunk of an elephant, they say.
The arch over there. It's like Duck Island.
Yes! These arches, when you go through, you're supposed to kiss the person you're next to. Arch of kisses.
Right on top of the biggest rock, there is only there, only on the latter one.
So that archway was where we went under. This rock right here has a certain kind of lizard that is found nowhere else in the entire world. That's the kissing arch. Just an idea of the total craziness of their traffic.
What? Molly, I don't see the water here.
The last day of Italy. Yes, it is. I just wanted these people to get an idea of just how crazy these streets are. It's really a free-for-all. Sometimes they're driving normally, sometimes the motorcycles go between cars and through cars and everywhere in between. Oh my God. Pedestrian, you just walk whenever you want to walk. You may or may not get hit.
Well, we had to buy extra.
Go ahead.
Crazy.
Oh, suitcases that bring home all your suitcases.
Let's see how this truck gets through. How is he gonna get through there?
People there got to go 2 times.
It's a tight squeeze. Yeah, no, right in front of people. Yeah, there's a motorcycle
going through?
Yeah, see? Just right in front of the huge truck. Because nobody knows where to stop or where to go.
Onu topla.
It's just crazy. Well, this is our last night in Italy as the sun sets
They tried to kill me.
over Mount Vesuvius. The colors are just unbelievable. I hope it's coming out on the tape. The clouds are setting with the sun. This is our crew on the last night of Italy.
It's kind of hard for her.
Last night of Italy,
And
really good pasta.
And tomorrow we go home.